Today is finally the day where I will commit to maxing out the bow tree. That's right. We have 83 million combat fame credits that we grinded up during Fame Week and a little bit after Fame Week. So just note that this is spending 83 million silver to do this in a crazy amount of time. But you can see our bows are decently leveled, but we're going to go ahead and push all of these to 100, and then I'm going to go on a shopping spree and buy some 8.4 bows to use with our 100 spec. I'm thinking the whaling bow, so I can just shoot one arrow in a faction fight and kill a bunch of dudes. Maybe a longbow, because if you go into a clump while they're fighting in like an outpost, you can just delete an entire circle of people. It's also a good mob farming weapon, though it's not as good as the spiked gauntlets, but, well, my spiked gauntlets are only level 100, and I don't have any other fist weapons leveled at all. So, technically, the longbow would out-DPS the spiked gauntlets, though the spiked gauntlets has a bigger area of effect. So right now, I've got a bunch of stuff equipped that I need to level up. None of this stuff is leveled. Well, the longbow has about 50-something levels, and I've got all these tomes. So I'm going to just go ahead and rapidly consume these and watch my silver drop, okay? 43.4 million, that number is going to come crashing down because it's going to give me some, you know, auto-respec from the fame, which I want, by the way. That's totally fine. Any second now, that silver's just going to drop down. 43.4, let's wait. It's going to hurt. It's going to take a bunch. There it goes, 36.7 million. So that's how to piss away 7 to 8 million. I don't know the exact math, I'm not going to bother with the math, but we went from, what, 83 to 90 million combat fame credits. Very cool. Let's spend them. Alright, I logged out and back in so the pop-ups would go away. And just for reference, this Mistwalker hood, I've never worn one before. It was level 0. Okay, I spent all those tomes, and now it's level 59, so yay! It's got a lot of fame here. How much did we get stacked on this longbow? Well, it's up to 77 now, that's cool. Alright, so let's start pumping these bad boys up. We'll start with the regular bow, and why am I leveling all of these to 100, you may ask? Well, I really want to get more item power from a whispering bow, which I have made a video on. You should check it out. I might have a link in the pinned comment. I don't know yet. We'll see. Anyway, regular bow. Why would I want this to be level 100? It's a cheap weapon I can take out into the black zone in 4.1, maybe flat 6, and delete somebody. Maybe in a 1v1. It's a nice stand-and-fight weapon. There we go. It's done. Alright. Warbow. I don't particularly like this weapon. I think it's a cowardly weapon. It's hard to hit the E. Even in a faction fight, you're not really going to kill people with this. But it is a regular bow, which gives me 12 item power to all the other bows, which is nice. So I'm going to go ahead and just spend 14.6 million there, maxing that out. Longbow. PvE farming, faction fighting, just to blow up clumps. I'm pumping this to 100. It only costs 8.5 million because it's a little higher up. There we go. We got 52 million to go. Whaling bow. This thing shoots a big, hard-hitting arrow that pierces a bunch of targets, and the more it pierces, the more damage it does, up to 4 targets. 16 million down the hatch. Bow of Badon, big lightning shock, area of effect circle, dumps on the ground. That's going to cost 12 million. And there we go. And then finally, Mist Piercer. This shoots 4 bolts of energy that pierce all targets. It's actually very powerful. Though 8.4, I feel like it's a little weak. But hey, there you go, 16 million. That leaves us with 8 million remaining. What do we do with it? Well, you could say I can just start pumping into this, right? Oh, 8.2 million for 111. I don't know if I want that. That's only 10 item power for the bow. That's only 10 item power. Do I want that? I don't know. What about if I did longbow, huh? How much can I get out of that for 8 million? Well, 8.3 million put it at 109, which is 1.8 to all bows, 18 to the longbow. I don't know about that either. I'm going to do a little bit more research. I'll get back to you. Okay, I like nice round numbers, okay? So, the thing is I have 2 bows in mind. My 8.4 Whispering Bow, I need 16 item power to hit 2,000 item power, which would cost me 17 million combat fame credits, which I could go farm. I have 8 million, and then I can go, I have 1 hour left of premium. I can literally go right now and farm it, and hit that 2,000 number, or Check out what's on the market, man. This is way underpriced. There is a masterpiece Elder's Longbow for 94 million, and I'm at 1984 item power because it's only level 100. Well, guess what? I can go to Longbow and I can put 16 right there for 6.7 million combat fame credits, and let's go ahead and do that. There we go. Now we got, you know, the little border outline, whatever. That's cool. And now, I did a little over. It's 2005 item power now. Look at that. That is absolutely just wild, okay? And if you go to the regular, the excellent longbow, it's 1965, so we get 40 more quality for 94 million. Well, as you can see, I don't have 94 million. I mean, okay, I do because I have skins. I don't have it in liquid. Well, technically, my chef does. Okay, now let me talk a little bit about this chef character. This chef character, I spent he's got 2 days left of premium, but I always like to save my focus to 30,000 for testing purposes, or just to have it on reserve in case I go broke for some reason. I'll always have that focus to rebound back. But the point is that in those 90 days, this guy, he basically farmed over 120 million silver. I don't know exactly because I did, like, spend 3 to 4 million on some rocks, and then I also, you know, converted some to gold, just so he can be future-proof and get premium. I also like him to have a starting amount of silver of 10 million so he can buy all the food he needs to craft. If I ever want to, you know, play this character ever again, but right now premiums is too damn much. It's over 17 million. That sucks. But I spent 90 days, and he made about 40 million a month for 3 months, okay? He made 120 million. We could buy this longbow for my Swole Benji character. We could do it. We could totally do it, but what that means is that unless I want to go sell a mammoth or some skins, because I liquidated almost everything else, due to the East Coast servers and just people quitting and the fact that I don't want to hoard a bunch of stuff and be, you know, one of those kind of people. I don't want to be a hoarder. I'm a minimalist. I don't like having a lot of stuff. I like having a lot of money. I could spend pretty much his entire 90 days worth of work on a single weapon that I'm going to use. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to use this weapon maybe a few times in faction fights, and then it's just going to sit in a chest forever. But the thing is, it's so damn underpriced. 94 million. This thing should be 200 to 300 million, okay? If we just go to like 8.4 masterpiece quality, oops, I don't want to buy that. 8.4 masterpiece quality, you can see here weapons, two-handed weapons, are extremely expensive. Okay, they're insanely expensive. Let's see if there's any here in this market, okay? Look, there's a light crossbow that's more. There's the heavy mace, but that's a tank weapon. That doesn't count. Let's see. Okay, well, we got another page here. Come on, let's see. Crypt Candle, 134 million. Druidic Staff, that's a one-handed weapon. Demon Fig, 150 million. That's a one-handed weapon. One-handed weapons are way easier to craft. Masterpiece especially. Blight Staff, 178 million. Infernal Sith. See, look, it's way underpriced. I'm telling you. Ursine Maulers, which, hey, look, my chef character can use these. That's kind of funny. 200 million. Bloodletter, 234. Realmbreaker, 250. I'm telling you, it's underpriced to sell. Oh, Shadowcaller. I would really want one. I would love one of these, but I'm never going to pay that amount. That's ridiculous. That's such a tiny little power boost. Look at this one-handed healer weapon. 367 million. I'm telling you, this bow it's under market big time. So, yeah, I think it'll be fun. You know, I've always wanted the best, most powerful, most legendary weapon possible, and it's going to give me 2,000 item power, so I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, this is going to hurt. There we go. We can't undo that. This character needs to keep 10 million of his silver. He's going to give the 6 million to Swole Benji. And we're done. We did it. We got one of the best pieces. Like, there is no better longbow in the game than this. It is masterpiece. It is 8.4. It cannot get stronger than this. My Swole Benji character will have 2,005 item power when he wields it. And here it is in all of its glory. It doesn't really quite look like a legendary, all-powerful weapon. I believe if I put one more point, it'll go from this silver diamond star to a golden one, which will look nice. Let's see, I think that's the case. Let's just blow 1.6 million. Oh wait, I don't have enough. I can get that real quick though. Nah, we'll do that later. We're not too worried about it right now. It's only 300,000 fame anyway. But yeah, this thing is, here's the damage. 629 on the E, and the explosive arrow, 150. That's nuts. Let's go test it out on a target dummy. Okay, there's two builds that I want to test out. First one is just stacking as much percent damage as, you know, effectively possible. That would be Druid Robe, you got the Royal Hood, which is really hard to, you know, do. And then the Royal Sandals, which lowers your defense. We got the Beef Stew also. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to use armor, use helmet, hit Q, hit boots, hit W, and then cast that on the 6. There we go. We got 6 stacks. 3,718 on the main, and then 3,100, 3,300. Kind of because the explosive arrows are kind of random. So we're dealing 3,000 damage in a single cast here, which may not sound like a lot, but that's going to delete pretty much... Well, it would delete me, and I'm an 8.3 cloth. But there's another build that I see all the time in faction fights, and that is you just use an assassin jacket, and you go invisible, you stack up that damage, and then you cast W into E, and it just kills people. Also, the Royal Hood. So, technically what you would do is pretend like this is where the big outpost is, and that's where the faction fight is, so you would dismount off your mount, like so, and then you cast your helmet, and then you cast your boots, and then you go invisible, and you let that invisibility stack, which I failed to do because I didn't get close enough. So let me try that again. Okay, so the build is actually slightly different. It actually uses like something like minor boots, and I've seen people not use the Royal Hood or use the one that lets you survive with 1 HP for 5 seconds, or the one that prevents you from being interrupted while channeling. I've seen them all. But essentially, you dismount away from the outpost, like pretend there's a faction fight up there, you chug an invisibility potion, which I'm not going to do, just pretend that there's an invisibility potion effect going on, and then you run up, and then you see him, so you cast helmet, and then armor, and then you set until you have 10 stacks, so there we go, and then you hit them, and that did 3,400, 3,000, and then 2,900. So, again, now, whenever you have, AoE escalation, that's an additional 50% damage. So this should deal 4,500 damage in a faction fight, 2 players, which can delete pretty much everybody but plate users, or people shielded. So this is just a game over weapon. It's over. Like, no one's gonna survive this. It's just too much damage. Now, this weapon isn't the best for open world, but it's pretty damn good if you can get everything clumped together nicely. So I'm just gonna grab a bunch of dudes here, and it's not good for group like dungeons because you want sustained DPS. But check out the damage here. I got interrupted, so because I stood in that lightning thing, but I can still just push Q and finish them off. I know these are only tier 5 mobs, and I greatly overgear them, but if I wasn't interrupted, they would have died pretty much instantly. Like, here's a nice target. This guy has 3,000 HP. I should be able to kill him with just a W and E combo. And the cool thing is you can precast the W, mount up, and then as soon as you want, you just, let me get them all clumped together here. You just push your E button, and then they die, which, I guess I didn't kill the Grizzled Giant. So, I can finish them off with some autos and a Q there, but still, it's still quite a lot of damage. I do know that a max spec 8.4 Spike Gauntlet with 100 spec and all the other War Gloves will one-shot that thing. But, like I said, it's still pretty good. Longbows are also really cheap. So I can take it in like a cheap one into the Black Zone, into the Mists, do some Mist farming. Unfortunately, I have 1 hour left of Premium, and I haven't even really begun to do the Conqueror's Challenge. It's a little too late for that. I'm not going to hit 20k in 1 hour. It would take, if I just grinded the camps, it would take about 6 hours. And that's without capturing any of the Wisps. If you capture the Wisps, you can get that done super quick, but... I don't have a build that can escort Wisps safely or quickly. I don't have, like, double-bladed leveled up or anything like that. I'm gonna go find some fights now and see if we can delete some players. It is 7 in the morning, so there's not gonna be a lot of people on, and it's a work day, school day, so yeah, it's gonna be pretty dead, and a lot of people quit because they're waiting on the Asia server to launch, so they're just not playing at all right now. If you're wondering what the repair bill is for an 8.4 Masterpiece, just regular weapon, it's only 140,000. Not too bad. So yeah, we can bomb with this for sure. So here's the problem I'm noticing is that I'm going to absolutely need that helmet that prevents knockbacks, because this is what happens. Okay, I'm gonna go run up here as soon as I see a nameplate and invis, which the invis is a delay now. It feels like, I don't know. And then I'm gonna helmet into invis jacket. They know I'm there, they're engaging, I'm sitting here charging up, and then I'm just gonna, like, push my E-spell, and then, look, I'm deleting people, they're super dead, and so am I. But look, we got 3 dudes. Well, 2 dudes, I guess. I'm one of them. But yeah, we deleted. That's a tier 6. I think that's just flat 4 or whatever. Again, a bigger clump of people would be more deaths. But essentially, they hit me with a knockback or a mace stun or anything that knocks you up in the air, and your channel immediately ends. So you lose so much damage. If you can't get that full channel off. And again, it's they know, they expect me, they saw me. I'm not very good with my invises right now, you can tell. And I'll prove to you like that the repair bill is only 140k, and it would be less if I just wear cheaper armor and helmet, and you know, maybe not wear a cape. Like the weapon alone, let's see how much just to repair the weapon. Okay, so just the weapon is 97,000. So you can get your repairs under 100k per bomb, and if you bomb a big group, you're making that back basically in faction points. So it's kind of worth it, but at the same time, is it? If you find it fun, why not? But it's too early in the morning right now. There's not enough people on, and I gotta change my helmet out for the one that lets me channel the full duration. I want to see if I can get him. Oh, he's got a friend. He's running. Okay, yeah, he's running. I have devised a new valid strategy here. It's way cheaper, and it involves the face scale hat, so we can't be interrupted while channeling. I don't know how that's going to work with knockups and stuns, but hey, it says channels are uninterruptible, so maybe we can channel while getting popped in the air. I don't know. I don't have anyone to help me test this. Flat 4 everything, normal quality everything, because that's the cheaper repair bill. We have the Stalker Shoes for 15% damage and a forward blink. The Marlock Cape's going to give me more defense as I get killed, so I can finish my channeling. Beef Stew, of course, and of course we have the Terror Bird. Now, so the way this works is pretend the target dummies are the outposts. So I'm going to jump off. I'm just going to chill back here for a bit. And then I'm going to run up as soon as I see a nameplate. I'm going to go invis, and I'm going to chill. And I can see their nameplates like up here, right? I'm going to wait for that to be 10 stacked, and then I'm going to dash forward, D, and then E. I'm going to get killed while I do that, but hey, look at that. 3,000 almost damage to all targets. Not quite as hard hitting, but hey, it's cheaper, and it's going to kill clusters. Alright, we have a blob. Let's try to bomb them. Let's see. Okay, there's the nameplates. We want to make sure that... Oh, Orange Lamp saw us. He's coming, so I gotta go around the other side. He's gonna kill that, that player there. Okay, so we're gonna go around, and, yeah, we don't mess with Orange Lamp. He's a bolt caster. Okay. I want to approach from a doorway, preferably. There we go. Nameplates are mostly invisible. Okay, let's, and we're gonna invis and walk forward, hopefully not too far. And then teleport forward, get our cooldowns, and push the button. Oh yeah! Oh, look at how many did we get. There's tier 5, 2, 6, 3. I can't inspect everyone in time, but we got a bunch of people there. And imagine if this was a really big cluster, like when they're all in the middle. And I know you're supposed to have a tank run in and make them all like compacted together, but that's still pretty funny to just run in and kill a bunch of dudes. And faction, look at that, faction points. There it is. Repair bill 102,000. I think we can do better. I don't think the invis is really doing much for us. I think I should just run in fully damage buffed and just dump before anyone realizes what's happening. Maybe. I don't know. It turns out I don't need to buff at all. I don't need to go invisible. I can just run in here unbuffed and just kill people with 1 E. I didn't even cast the W. I got 3 dudes. Okay, we gotta maximize for that now. Well, sorry I don't have too many good examples of this weapon deleting blobs because there wasn't a blig, what the hell does blig mean? Big Martlock blob, that's what I was trying to say. And, Limhurst is asleep, or they're just not logging in because Limhurst is mostly the Asia, and they got the new Asia servers coming, so there's like no activity there either. And then Thetford also, they got some stuff going on, but they're way across the world, and also they're an Asia server. It's gonna be Fort Sterling and Martlock based now. Bridgewatch, I don't know if they're staying or if they're leaving for the new server. But, yeah, that's Longbow. It's still really good for PvE. I mean, it's still nice to have, okay? Even though, you know, I spent all this money and time for a meme weapon, it's still a pretty mean meme weapon. Anyway, that is what spending over 200 million silver, which is roughly, if you convert it into gold, how much would that be? 200 million silver, 43, no, that's not right. 200, 000,000. So yeah, that's 43,000 gold, which, if you were to buy that with real money, would be about $200. So yeah, this video costs $200 basically to make for a meme. We just run into a group and we use our longbow with 2005 item power to blow up people, and without even needing to buff up. That's the fun part about it. That's the funny thing. And of course, strengthening our bow strengthens our whispering bow, which is always nice. It's at 1988. I'll push that to 2,000 plus one day, but without premium, I don't feel like it. Anyway, guys, I'm Swole Benji. Thanks for watching. As always, be everyone, stay swole. If you want to buy this longbow, like, if you want to buy this, because I bought this at a deal. I bought this at like 90-something million. If you want to pay me 200 million for it or more, let me know in the comments. I doubt anyone really wants to buy it, though. It's crafted by Eagle Paws. There you go. It's a cool name. I don't know about the dude. I don't know anything about him, but I might down. I don't think I need the masterpiece to do what I want to do with it. That's why, if you want to buy it and get me some silver, you know, whatever. If you're quitting and going to the Asia server anyway, you might as well blow it on a cool masterpiece longbow. It's kind of overkill, honestly, for the purposes. But hey, it's really cool to own just a piece of gear that is the strongest possible piece of gear in the entire game. Like, there is not a stronger longbow possible. And that's just nice to have. It's just really cool to have. It's cool to own. I never owned a Masterpiece 8.3. This one was given to me after 8.4 came out, so, yeah. Anyway, guys, on the right side of your screen is a video you should absolutely click. I make videos every day. Make sure to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. If you want to donate, click the Thanks button. You can join, become a channel member, get access to private, more personal videos, and exploits and fun stuff like that. Oh, not available to the public, only to members. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Mwah.